Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki, known here as the One-Handed Bandit if you're new here, and if you are a returner, hello to you as well. And today I'm very excited to review the Pat McGrath Ecstasy kit. I just got this in this morning. I ordered it from Sephora like everyone else. I am not on anyone's PR list, and I paid my hard-earned money for this. So this is the Pat McGrath kit. It comes with this eyeshadow palette. It comes with the mascara, as well as a glitter pigment that's hiding down there at the bottom. Now it does come in this gold packaging, just like all of her other products. It comes in this plastic with sequins inside. So I'm going to try my best to not get this on the floor. So as you can see, I have not opened this yet. So I'm going to open this right now on camera. I'm trying to not get this on my carpet. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow palette. It comes in this sleeve. It's very small and compact, which is the reason why I purchased it for travel purposes. Because these Pat McGrath palettes, they are very expensive. Her 6-pan palettes are $55 and her 12-pan are $125. So I thought that this was a good deal because you do get the 6 shadows plus the mascara and the glitter pigment. So this is the packaging. It is cardboard packaging. It just has her name on it. And on the back of the sleeve, it has the names of all of the shades in the back. And there is a nice mirror on the inside of the palette. And these are the 6 shades in the palette. Okay, so also in this eye kit, there was her new Fetish mascara. I'm trying to wipe off the sequins so that it doesn't fall all over. So this is the Fetish mascara, which is a nice, decent size. And I also have the full size of her mascara. I got it the day that it released, and it arrived to me in 2 days. So this is the full size, and this is the mini that comes in the kit. Also, this is the pigment, and with the pigment you can add this over the shadows just for a little bit of glitter pigment on top of your shadows. So I'm also going to do a demo as well. I've already done my face. I've already put concealer on my eyelids. I've also set that concealer down as well. And I was very excited about this eye kit because her 6-pan shadows, they do retail for $55, and that's pretty pricey. But I do have one of her palettes, and this is the Bronze Ambition Sublime. And it opens up like this. And it has 6 shades on the inside. So in comparison, I'll put the 2 of them next to each other. So a really big difference there. So I'm going to see how these shadows perform. So I'm going in with this first brown shade that's in the palette. And I know for Pat McGrath, her browns are more darker than what they appear in the pan. So this should be a pretty decent transition shade for me. And I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to do just a regular eye, no cut crease or anything. So far the shadow is blending really well. And the brush that I am using is a Morphe E28 brush. So that blended out very nicely. And I'm just going to add some to the other eye. And I was very excited about the black shade because I've heard that her black is a really nice black. And the black is also in one of her other larger palettes. So I didn't get it in that Sublime. So I wanted to try the black out as well. And the other 5 shades are new shades to her collection. So that's a pretty nice blend there. And I'm just going to blend that just a little bit more on the outer portion. So far no problem blending, no patchiness or anything. And next I'm going to go in with the black, this black shade here. And I'm just going to add that to the outer portion of my eye. So it's not a very pigmented black, but if you want to deepen up your crease, it is a good black for that. I can say that. And I do love gold eyeshadows, and I know Pat McGrath enjoys gold and gold sequins as well. So I'm not going to go in with the gold today, but I will be using that in a future look. But I just wanted to do something different today and use a different shade. I'll probably use that shade that's called Amnesia, which is very, very close to the color of my shirt. So I'll probably use that on the lid. But let's blend out this black just a little more. I'm just gonna drag it over. We're not cutting a crease, we're just doing a simple eye. Now, Pat McGrath is a luxury brand, which is why her eyeshadows are so expensive, but they are very easy to work with. So if you are wanting to try her shadows, this eye kit would be a good way to try that. And they're very easy to blend. They're not hard. It's not like they are loose pigments or anything. And now I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and I'm going to go in this pink rose gold shade here. Well, it's not a rose gold. It's more of a purple tone. And it is a shimmer. And I'm just going to add that to my lid. So that shadow isn't very creamy. I'm going to go in with my finger. Yeah, it applies much better with the finger. if you were interested in the rest of my face makeup, I will list the products in my description box. So be sure to click on the description box to see what I have on my face as far as foundation, concealer, and what I set with. So that is a pretty nice eye look. So I used 3 out of the 6 shades in the palette. So I'm enjoying it so far. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some of this glitter pigment. I'm wondering if I would need a glitter primer, but let's try it on its own without the primer. So I've added about this much in the cap, and I'm just going to take this brush and pick up the product and just apply it over my lid shade. Yeah, I don't think you need glitter primer with this. It adheres really well. And you know I can't resist the gold, so I'm going to go in with the lighter gold in the palette. This one here. And I'm just going to add that to the inner corner. And since I already have this in the full size, I'm going to use the full size. I'm not going to open that. That one is going to be for travel purposes. So I'm going to use this. I know I have used this before on my channel, but for the sake of the video, since it comes in the kit, I will use it as well. So it does make my lashes look a little bit thicker and fuller. But as far as lengthening, I don't think it lengthens my lashes. So I'm just going to add some of the, let's see, I'm going to add the black to my bottom lash line. And then I'll blend it out with the brown that I used on my lid. So pretty much the same thing I did on the top, I did on the bottom. And just some bottom lash mascara. And for the sake of this video, I'm not going to add any false lashes or any liner or anything. I'm just going to leave my eye look as is. I'm just going to add some blush, and I will be right back with my final thoughts on this kit. So I finished the rest of my face, and the lip that I'm using is also by McGrath. It is in the shade Obsessed. And just my final thoughts on the palette, well, the kit as a whole. I love the palette, to be honest. I love the palette. I am very psyched for this palette. I will be taking this in my travel bag and my makeup bag for some trips that I have coming up. This is, I mean, the golds can be used for daytime. You can have the purple that I used or the bronze for a nighttime sultry look for the black. So I believe that is how she created the palette to be used. And then you don't necessarily have to use the pigment, But if you want to add a little bit of shimmer or just to spice up your look, that is a good look as well. And the mascara, I love the mascara. It isn't, you know, it isn't monumental. Oh my gosh, I look like I have falsies or anything, but it does make your lashes look a bit fuller. It doesn't add that much length to them because I do have very sparse lashes because I used to wear individuals, but it's mascara. So if you're in the market for mascara, I would try them out. So the kit is $45, $48 for the kit. So you get 3 luxury items. You get what you pay for. Pat McGrath is not one of those everyday brands. She is more high-end and more for like makeup artists and for people who do editorial looks and things like that. I just love makeup, and I ventured out to some of her items because I wanted to see what the hype was all about, and I do see it. I personally can't afford $125 for a 12-pan shadow or $55 for a 6-pan shadow, but this little kit for $48 was up my alley. It is limited edition. It is currently on Sephora.com. So if you're thinking about picking it up, I would suggest you hurry up and do so. With it being summer, I'm sure a lot of people will grab it for their travel. But that is it. That is my final look. And if you want to know the rest of the items that I used on my face, be sure to check the description box down below. I'll list them all there. Thank you for watching. I hope that you subscribe. Also click the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload videos, and I will see you in my next video.